Hello, wonderful learners. Welcome back to Easy Speak World, the place where English becomes simple, enjoyable, and truly part of your everyday life. I'm your host, Lucy.
And I am Peter. We are so grateful to have you here with us again. Before we begin today's powerful episode, may we kindly ask you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support truly helps us continue creating meaningful lessons for you every single week.
Absolutely. And trust me, today's episode is one you do not want to miss, because we are talking about something that every English learner has struggled with, sometimes for years. Today's topic is talk English without thinking.
It sounds almost impossible, doesn't it? Like, how can someone speak without thinking? How can you talk in a second language without planning every sentence?
Well, the truth is, fluent speakers do this every day. And today, we're going to help you do it too. Not by magic, not by shortcuts, but by understanding your mind, breaking old habits, and learning how to let your English flow naturally.
Setting the stage. Why this topic matters.
Imagine this. You're at work or at a cafe or meeting someone new. Someone asks you a simple question in English, and suddenly your brain freezes. You know the words, you've learned the grammar, but it's like someone hit the pause button inside your mind.
Or maybe you've had this moment. You want to say something, but instead of speaking, you start building the sentence in your native language, then translating it into English, then checking if the grammar is correct, then wondering whether your pronunciation is good enough.
And by the time you're ready to speak, the conversation has already moved on. That's what today's episode is all about, breaking that cycle.
Why do learners freeze? What's happening inside the brain?
Let's dive into the psychology behind this. When you freeze or overthink while speaking English, it is not because you're bad at English. It's not because you don't know enough words. The real reason is this. Your brain is trying to do too many things at the same time.
Exactly. You're trying to translate, plan, correct, evaluate, judge, compare, and speak all at once. It's like trying to drive a car while also fixing the engine, cleaning the windows, and checking Google Maps at the same time.
No wonder your brain gets tired. No wonder it feels slow. And this is how the overthinking cycle begins. Translation mode, grammar checking mode, fear of mistakes, fear of judgment, silence.
And the silence becomes a habit over time.
The pressure to sound perfect, Peter.
Let's talk about something that most learners don't admit: the pressure to sound perfect.
Oh, yes. Perfection is the enemy of fluency. Many learners think, if I don't speak perfectly, people will judge me.
But guess what? Native speakers make mistakes constantly. They forget words, they restart sentences, they say and all the time.
Exactly. But learners think that they must speak like a textbook or like a grammar robot. And that pressure kills confidence. It kills spontaneity. It kills the natural rhythm of speaking.
A personal story. Lucy's moment of panic.
Let me share a real moment from my early English learning days. I was on a video call with a tutor. I wanted to say something very simple. I didn't understand the last part. But suddenly I started thinking, should I use didn't or haven't? Is understand the right word? Should I say that or it? I was so busy analyzing the sentence that I ended up saying nothing. The tutor waited and eventually said, Lucy, you can speak freely, you know? And that moment changed me.
I love that because so many learners will see themselves in that story.
Overthinking creates a false belief.
Here's something important. When you overthink for a long time, your brain starts to believe, I can't speak well. I'm slow. I'm not good at English. I'll embarrass myself.
And what's even worse, your brain starts trying to protect you by stopping you from speaking at all.
Yes, the mind thinks silence is safer than mistakes.
But silence does not help you. Silence keeps you stuck.
What it actually means to talk English without thinking.
Let's clear one misunderstanding. When we say talk English without thinking, we do not mean speak without using your mind.
We mean stop micromanaging your speech.
Stop analyzing every word before you say it.
Stop checking the grammar while speaking.
Stop trying to sound perfect.
Start speaking naturally, freely, confidently, even with mistakes.
And the formula is really trust plus practice plus imperfection.
Yes, trust your brain, practice regularly, accept imperfection.
When you relax and speak freely, something magical happens. Your sentences flow faster. Your vocabulary appears naturally. Your accent becomes smoother. Your conversations last longer.
Because you're not blocking yourself anymore.
Conversation example. What overthinking sounds like? Yesterday I went to big store, supermarket with my friend.
Oh, cool. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket with a friend. It was fun.
Same meaning, same message, but the overthinking version sounds tired, slow, and stressful.
Because the speaker is fighting their own mind.
How overthinking damages your confidence. The problem is not the mistakes, it's the stress. When you overthink, you lose your natural flow. You speak too slowly. You feel embarrassed. You doubt yourself. You avoid conversations.
And most learners don't know that overthinking actually triggers the same stress response as danger.
Your brain thinks you are unsafe, but you are not unsafe. You are just speaking a language.
The good news. Here is the best part. The habit of overthinking can be changed.
Absolutely. And in this episode, we will help you break that habit step by step.
Coming up in segment 2, why your brain translates automatically, the 3 biggest fluency traps, how to retrain your mind to think in English, techniques to speak naturally, beautifully, confidently.
Segment 2 will be the heart of the lesson, so stay with us.
Take a deep breath, relax, and remember, you're doing amazing.
Welcome back, amazing learners. If you're listening closely, that means you are serious about improving your English, and that makes us so proud. Now, in segment 1, we talked about the big idea of speaking English without overthinking. In this part, we're going to go deeper, much deeper, into what actually slows you down and how to break those hidden mental barriers.
Yes, because here's the truth. Fluency isn't just about words, it's about the psychology behind the words. It's about how your brain reacts to fear, pressure, embarrassment, and expectations. Until you understand these hidden forces, you'll always feel like something is stopping you from speaking naturally.
Exactly. And today, we're going to talk openly, honestly, and practically. We want you to walk away from this segment saying, "Oh, that's why I freeze." Because once you understand the problem clearly, the solution becomes much easier. So let's start with the first big block. Mental trap number 1, translating in your head, the silent fluency killer.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room. Translation. If you're listening right now, be honest with yourself. Do you translate sentences in your head before you speak? Do you think in your native language first and then try to convert it into English? Don't worry. Every learner does this in the beginning, but the problem is, if you do this for too long, it becomes a trap.
Such a painful trap. Think about this. When you translate, your brain has to do double work. Think of the idea, translate the structure, translate the words, organize the sentence in English, check if it's correct, then speak. By the time your brain completes this marathon, the conversation has already moved on.
Exactly. Translation makes you slow, stressed, and stuck. And it gets worse. Languages don't match perfectly. You can't translate English word for word. Grammar is different. Sentence order is different. Phrases are different.
Let's give a quick example. Let's say you want to say, I woke up late this morning. If you think in your own language first, your brain might scramble the order. Before you speak, your brain is screaming, wait, is it wake up or woke up? Morning first or last? Do I need the? Should I say overslept instead? Boom, you freeze, you panic, you stay silent.
But when you think directly in English, your brain simply says, woke up late, this morning. Simple, go. Speaking becomes flow instead of friction.
Mental trap number 2, grammar perfection syndrome.
Ah, yes, this one is huge. Grammar perfection. The belief that every sentence must be perfect or you shouldn't speak at all.
The irony is, the more you chase perfection, the more imperfect your speaking becomes.
Exactly. Because fluency requires flow, not correctness. Think of native speakers. We say, I was gonna, what's the word? I just went to the store, right? And, actually, no, that was yesterday. Messy, imperfect, human.
But the learner tries to speak like a textbook. No pauses, no fillers, no mistakes, no natural rhythm, no emotion. That makes the speech rigid and robotic.
Stepping out of your comfort zone means stepping into your fluency.
Share your ideas, even if you are not sure of the grammar. Now let's talk solutions, how to break these barriers.
People always ask, but how do I think in English? It's easier than you think. Start small, start simple. Don't try to think in full sentences. Just think in English words, then English phrases, then English sentences. Here's a practical method. When you wake up, say in your mind, cold, sleepy, window, shower time. Simple. While walking, bus, late, cloudy sky, hungry, coffee now. Slowly, your brain will switch languages naturally.
Your brain becomes what you feed it. If you feed it English constantly, it will start operating in English automatically. Let me say this clearly. If there is one technique every learner should use daily, it's shadowing. It's powerful. It forces your brain to react instantly without time to translate or analyze. How it works: pick a native speaker audio or video. Listen to a sentence. Pause. Repeat the same sentence with the same speed, tone, and rhythm. This trains pronunciation, fluency, confidence, tone, real-world rhythm.
And best of all, your brain learns to speak without preparation. That's gold. Set a timer for 1 minute. Yes, only 1 minute. Choose a simple topic like my morning, my favorite food, yesterday, my plans, and speak non-stop for the full 60 seconds.
Doesn't matter if you repeat words, doesn't matter if you make mistakes, doesn't matter if you pause, just keep talking. This trains your brain to stay in English mode without interruption. It's like going to the gym for your speaking muscles.
Native speakers use fillers all the time. Let me think. What I mean is, basically, kind of, you know. These help you stay in flow even when your brain is searching for the next word.
Fillers are not mistakes, they are tools. This is real fluency. Imagine you forget the word anxiety. Instead of freezing, you say the nervous feeling, the tight feeling in your chest, and the listener understands. True fluency is communication, not vocabulary perfection.
Yes, real fluency is when you can work around missing words without breaking the flow.
You know what kills fluency the most? Stopping mid-sentence to correct yourself. Just keep going, even if the sentence feels wrong, even if the tense is wrong, even if the grammar isn't perfect.
Your brain needs freedom, not interruption. Let's do a quick role play to show the difference.
Let's do a quick role play. I'll be overthinking Oliver. Peter, you be natural Nina. Ready?
Let's go.
Yesterday, I went, how to say supermarket? Market super?
Oh, yesterday? Yeah, I went to the supermarket, bought some bread. It was super crowded.
See, Nina isn't perfect, she just speaks. Oliver is stuck in perfection jail.
The most important mindset shift. Remember this: you do not speak to impress, you speak to express. If people understand you, that is success. If you can communicate your idea, that is success. If you can respond without freezing, that is success. Fluency is not grammar. Fluency is not perfection. Fluency is flow.
And your flow gets better with confidence, practice, self-kindness, daily speaking, thinking in English. Mini challenge for you. Do this today. Before this segment ends, we want to challenge you with something powerful. Today, speak one sentence in English without planning it, without thinking about it, without judging it. Doesn't matter how simple it is. Say anything. I like tea. Today was long. I feel tired. I'm hungry right now. I need a break. Just say it. Out loud, in English, and don't correct yourself. That small act is the beginning of a big transformation. Welcome back, our incredible learners. If you are here in segment 3, that means you are not just curious, you are committed. You truly want to change the way you speak English, think English, and express yourself in this language. And honestly, that dedication is what transforms learners into natural, confident speakers.
Absolutely. In segment 1, we explored why overthinking happens. In segment 2, we uncovered the mental traps and taught you real techniques to break them. Now, in this final segment, we're going to take everything one step deeper. We're going to help you become the kind of person who naturally speaks English without fear, without hesitation, and without translating.
Yes, because fluency is not only about what you know, it's also about who you become. So in this segment, we're going to focus on psychology, mindset, daily habits, and real-world strategies that will completely reshape the way English lives inside your mind.
Let's begin with something incredibly important. If you want to speak English naturally, you must stop seeing yourself as an English learner and start seeing yourself as an English speaker.
This is a big shift, a powerful shift, because when you see yourself as a learner, you think, I'm not ready, I need more vocabulary, I still make mistakes, I shouldn't speak yet.
But when you see yourself as a speaker, your brain reacts differently. Suddenly it thinks, I communicate, I express myself, I can make mistakes and still speak, I am allowed to be imperfect.
Identity shapes behavior. If your identity is, I'm not good enough, then your actions will follow that belief. If your identity is, I am a communicator, then your actions will follow that too.
Here's a beautiful truth. You don't become fluent and then start acting like a speaker. You act like a speaker first, and fluency follows.
Building your English thinking environment. Many learners tell us, but Lucy, I only speak English for 10 minutes a day. And our response is always the same. That's okay, but how much do you think in English every day?
Your environment shapes your brain more than anything else. So let's create an English environment around you, even if you live in a country where nobody speaks English.
Here are practical ways to surround your mind with natural English. Your phone language, switch it to English. Your YouTube recommendations, fill them with English creators. Your music playlist, add English songs. Your thoughts, small English words during the day. Your daily routine, describe things in English. Your free time, watch short English reels or clips. Your decisions, ask yourself simple questions in English.
You don't need to live in an English-speaking country. You need to live in an English-speaking mind.
Exactly. That mindset, that environment, that exposure, that's what retrains your brain to react in English automatically.
Now, let's talk about something deep: fear. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to speaking freely. Fear of mistakes, fear of judgment, fear of sounding strange.
But let us tell you something comforting and powerful. Fear does not disappear when you avoid speaking. Fear disappears when you speak despite it.
It's like walking into a cold swimming pool. If you stand outside thinking, "Oh no, it's cold, it's uncomfortable," you will never enter. But the moment you step in, your body adjusts. It becomes normal.
Speaking English works the same way. The more you speak, the less fear you feel. And the less fear you feel, the more natural your speaking becomes.
Repeat after me. Yes, actually repeat. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are progress.
Beautiful. Again, I am allowed to speak imperfectly.
One more time. I speak to express, not to impress.
Hold these sentences in your heart. They will change everything. Real-life speaking scenarios and how to stay calm, stay natural, and keep speaking without overthinking.
Situation 1. Someone asks you a question you weren't expecting.
Most learners panic because they feel pressure to answer perfectly. Try this instead. Use a filler to buy time. Let me think. Oh, that's interesting. Well, good question. These tiny fillers give your brain a few seconds to prepare without making you silent.
Situation 2, you forget a word. This is where learners panic the most, but don't stop. Use the explain around it technique. I don't know the exact word, but it's the thing you use when, or it's like the opposite of. As long as the listener understands, you are fluent.
Situation 3. You make a grammar mistake mid-sentence. Never stop speaking to correct yourself. Just continue. Native speakers do this constantly. Instead of freezing, just flow.
Situation 4. Someone speaks too fast. Most learners get nervous here, but you can stay calm with simple phrases like, "Sorry, could you say that again?" Or, "Could you speak a little slower?" Or, "I heard most of it, but could you repeat the last part?" These are natural, confident, fluent responses. If you give us 10 minutes a day, we promise your fluency will transform. Here's the simple routine. 2 minutes, shadowing, any video or audio. 3 minutes, 1 minute freestyle speaking. 3 rounds, different topics. 3 minutes, thinking in English. Describe your room, your plans, your mood. 2 minutes, listening to natural English, a clip, podcast, or reel.
10 minutes, every day. Consistent, not perfect. That's how fluency grows.
Let us speak from the heart for a moment. Most learners underestimate themselves. They don't realize how much they already know, how much progress they have made, or how much potential is inside them. Yes, you, listening right now, you are stronger than your fear. You are smarter than your doubts. You are more capable than you believe.
Fluency is not only about technique. Fluency is about courage, about giving yourself permission to speak, about choosing to show up every day.
Your English does not need to be perfect to be powerful. Your voice matters. Your thoughts matter. Your story matters. Your English is worthy right now, in this moment.
And we are so proud of how far you've come.
So now you understand the truth. Speaking English without thinking is not a dream. It's a skill, a habit, a mindset.
And you have everything you need to build that skill. You have the tools. You have the techniques. You have the understanding. You have the courage.
From this day on, speak freely, speak naturally, speak bravely. Let English flow through you without fear, without hesitation, without self-judgment.
You are not learning English anymore. You are living it.
And we are honored to be part of your journey.
Thank you for being with us today. You are amazing, and we believe in you.
We'll see you in the next episode.